Fields, that Canada versus America angle was red hot. Bret got major heat in the U.S. and was praised like a returning hero all over the rest of the world. Listen, if it worked for you, that's fine. I said I always saw that shit as cheap. I know, cheap heat. I'm not I'm not the fucking first one to invent that.
Bret was over because he got fucked. You know, I mean that turned Bret heel, and it's just.
Yeah, I don't know. I never got it. It's the old adage, right? It was Nikolai and
I
Ivan.
still say fucking Bret is a babyface. He's a good heel, but he's a great babyface. So
we say it all the time. There's some people you can't turn.
He's hard.
You just can't. Steamboat, you could never turn him.
No.
And there are others. Tony Garea, for God's sakes. Could never work heel. You know who surprised me? And I'm getting deja vu, so I might have said it here. When Martel pulled it off. Because I thought he was a forever babyface. But he did that the model deal.
Yeah, he did the model.
I guess you have to, it was the right thing, that arrogant kind of swishy thing. He couldn't play the badass heel, I guess. He would have had to do it as like kind of the pussy heel. Sounds like a body part. Yeah, I liked her a lot, but she had a pussy heel. What would that have looked like, I wonder? We'll talk about it when we sit at that pizzeria in Detroit. Nice and loud, absolutely. So the table, so Bart and Phil next to us can join in. Talk about their wives' pussy heels.
Sit down and have a Bud Light.
14 minutes, and I've said pussy heel 3 times. Just pointing that out. Chewy.
Did I ever get the fifth and final shit on somebody? Somebody's shitting on the table, and the guy underneath is turned on. Did I ever get the fifth one in on the show?
No.
Yeah, Wesley just said we're 7 ads deep, so.
If you're watching on YouTube, tell us what 7 ads you've seen so far in the first 15 minutes. Those Belvita bars, boy, they are great. Richard Albert always thought you and Scott coming in as managers of a new NWO stable would have been great. You and Kid could still pull it off. Would you ever be a manager? Who's your favorite manager ever?
Man, I don't want a weekly gig. My favorite manager? Heenan.
Yeah. Most important quality of a manager, what? The gift of gab? Or physicality?
I mean, I tell you what, though, when I really think about it, like, I used to just be able to say Bobby, but fucking Heyman's pretty goddamn good.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. So clearly you look...
Cornette
the body, the physique is most important to you, clearly.
Yeah, no, I mean, but Cornette was a hell of a manager.
Yeah, he was.
You know?
He was.
I think you got to look at I always look at the socialization process that all the Hart guys went through with a dungeon. I mean, there's just nobody. Yeah, come on. Like Bret took it a little serious. Well,
Stu Hart's your dad.
Yeah, Stu Hart's your fucking but Bret took it a little. No shit.
Which is why I always thought that the surrounding the Montreal thing. Did Bret, with Stu Hart as his father, really think it was acceptable to turn to a promoter and say, "No, you're not getting your belt back right now"? What would Stu Hart have done if somebody said to Stu, "Yeah, you know what? Not tonight, Stu"? Just feel Bret should have known better. That's what I feel. You're noticeably silent, and that's fine. Did you meet Stu Hart ever?
Oh, yeah. Hey, you big bastard. You'd be a good fucking leg wrestler.
What did he say? A good leg wrestler?
Yeah, like I guess they do the Indian leg wrestling where you lay on your back and you wrestle or some shit. He'd always say, "Yeah, big fucking bastard." He was always good to me.
While we're on Warrior, let me, Steve, I just gave you a link. I want you to try and bring that up. But you never went up to like the dungeon. You never went up to Hart House in Calgary or anything like that. And some harrowing tales of what went on up in Hart House.